The best small gaming laptops are great for dedicated gamers with mobile lifestyles or looking to save more space than a desktop could. But with so many laptops to choose from, things can get pretty complicated. Number 1. Alienware M17R5, AMD Advantage. AMD and Alienware have teamed up to create the most powerful 17-inch AMD gaming laptop in the Alienware M15R5. Both the AMD Ryzen 9 6900 XT and Radeon RX 6850 XT GPU deliver big numbers on performance, enough to give their Intel and NVIDIA-powered competitors a run for their money more often than not. And that's with no small help from the AMD Advantage software suite designed to squeeze every bit of performance out of the system no matter the situation. The lovely 4K display, powerful speakers, ultra-low profile Cherry MX or the literal cherry on top. Oh, and with that Legend 2.0 design, it's just a stunner of a system. Number 2. Asus ROG Zephyrus M16, 2022. Out of the box, the Asus ROG Zephyrus M16, 2022 is just so damn snazzy. Thanks to its sleek, off-black sheen and Asus signature dot matrix design, along with a compact 15-inch chassis making the most out of its sizable 16-inch WQXGA 2560x1600 display, it's difficult not to marvel at the ROG Zephyrus M16 refresh. Take a peek under the hood and it only gets better. The Asus ROG Zephyrus M16, 2022 not only delivers a 12th Gen Intel Core and an eCPU, but also an RTX 3070 Ti GPU. The outcome, there, is a beauty. It's the standout upgrade we've been waiting for since 2021's model that's due in no small part due to its dazzling 16-inch display panel, comfortable keyboard and touchpad, and absolutely gorgeous design. If you're after one of the best gaming laptops this year, the ROG Zephyrus M16, 2022 is just the ticket. Number 3. MSI Vector G76. MSI Vector G76 is the evolution of the former Leopard line. MSI more affordable, but still premium gaming laptops. The Vector G76 gives you a massive 17.3-inch, 1080p display with a 360 Hz refresh rate, an Intel Core and an E12900HK CPU, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 Ti GPU with 8 GB of VRAM, 32 GB of RAM, and a 1 TB SSD. It's a tantalizing specs package for gamers hungry for maximum performance. It's a beastly setup that's not likely to disappoint. The MSI Vector G76's display definitely prioritizes speed over resolution with its 17.3-inch, 1920x1080 display that delivers a blistering fast 360 Hz refresh rate that will win over gamers that favor fast Twitch FPS titles or racing games. And while the Vector G76 is one of MSI's more affordable laptops, it didn't shortchange gamers with the internals. NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 3070 Ti GPU with 8 GB of VRAM is more than equal to just about any gaming task you can hurl at it, particularly on a 1080p display. Typing on the Vector G76 is a pleasure, with the RGB backlit keys offering solid key travel and a springy response that was both comfortable and quick to type on. Number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. The Lenovo Legion 5 Pro proves what's possible when two opposing forces come together for the greater good. Those forces are AMD and NVIDIA, and the greater good is the gaming community. Armed with an AMD Ryzen 7 5800 CPU and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 graphics, the Legion 5 Pro gives gamers the power they need to run the latest AA titles at ultra graphics settings. The Legion 5 Pro flaunts one of the best keyboards I've ever used. Paired with a comfortable typing experience is a bright and vivid 16-inch display, a generous selection of ports, and decent battery life. Best of all, the Legion 5 Pro is priced aggressively, and what it lacks in flashy aesthetics, it makes up for with a gorgeous 16-inch QHD display. And despite harnessing so much power, the Legion 5 Pro delivers respectable battery life. Number 5. Asus ROG Strix G15 Advantage Edition. Asus has been showing us just how far AMD has come in the laptop space, serving up solid power and incredibly long battery life, and that's just with the processor. Imagine what an all-AMD system can do. With the Asus ROG Strix G15 Advantage Edition, the company is doing more than wondering what if, instead outfitting its latest version, the G15, with an AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX CPU, plus a Radeon RX 6800M GPU. The result? A kick-ass system that serves up heaping amounts of performance, serious longevity, and a host of Asus and AMD branded utilities that really enhance the gaming experience for less than $2,000. You also get a lot of nifty tech focusing on balancing performance and power efficiency, with butter-smooth graphics and over 10 hours of battery life, in the system standing toe-to-toe with some of the biggest names in the industry. Number 6. Alienware X17R2. The Alienware X17R2, which has quickly become a laptop mag favorite, has gotten scores more powerful thanks to some shiny new specs. First, you've got the Intel 12th Gen Core i7 12900HK CPU that stands heads and shoulders over its predecessor. Next, you've got the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti GPU, which has torn through every benchmark we've thrown at it. Add in the super clicky Cherry MX keyboard, powerful Dolby Atmos sound, and one of the fastest transfer rates I've seen on a laptop period, and you've yourself a ridiculously powerful gaming laptop. Number 7. Asus ROG Flow X16. The Asus ROG Flow X16 is what happens when a giant gaming laptop gets freaky with a convertible ultra-portable, and the result is glorious. It's a spectacular big screen ultra-portable convertible, adorned with a subtle aesthetic, paired with uncompromising power that refines how you play games on the go. The quad speakers on the ROG Flow X16 with Dolby Atmos provide impressive clarity with a decent amount of bass to boot. Not only that, but they can hold their own at high volumes too. With a beastly AMD Ryzen 6900 CPU, up to an RTX 3070 Ti GPU, and plenty of DDR5 RAM, a mini LED display that is a treat for the eyes, and a 360-degree hinge that makes this rig a flexible hottie. This is ticking all the right boxes. Strong battery life and decent port selection complete the package, resulting in a system that is fantastic for both work and play. Number 8. Asus ROG Strix Roman 3. It looks like the third time's the charm for Asus. The company is back with the ROG Strix Roman 3, and the new version is just as badass as its predecessor. For $1,799, you get a powerful gaming laptop with a RTX 2060 GPU wrapped in a chassis packing a smooth 15.6-inch, 240Hz panel. In addition, you have a comfortable keyboard and a cool ROG Keystone magnetic encrypted key that unlocks custom lighting effects for the laptop, as well as a piece of storage that's locked on your hard drive. The Strix Roman 3 is quite the impressive gaming laptop, offering strong performance, a 240Hz panel, long battery life, a clicky keyboard, and decent speakers. The laptop easily barreled through our battery of tests and even managed to last over 5 hours on our battery test. Overall, the Asus ROG Strix Roman 3 is one of the top gaming laptops you can buy right now. Number 9. Acer Predator Triton 500 SC. 2022. Acer's updated Predator Triton 500 SC is a sleek, subtle powerhouse you can sneak into the office, get nearly a day's worth of work done, and if you plug in during your lunch break, you can vanquish your enemies and get back to business. Featuring a 12th Gen Intel Core and an eCPU and NVIDIA's powerful 3080 Ti GPU with 16GB of VRAM, this Predator is hiding its potent gaming genes underneath a gorgeous all-aluminum, gunmetal gray exterior that is office elegant. Even its air vents possess an understated aggressive look that will excite you, though the Predator feels lighter and looks smaller than you would expect. Once you pop it open and are introduced to the 16-inch, 16:10 aspect ratio, 240Hz display, you will find yourself totally immersed in whatever you're doing. Number 10. Razer Blade Pro 17. 2020. Razer still believes in going big or going home. The latest Razer Blade Pro 17 seeks to wrap the functionality of a gaming laptop and a workstation in a nice slim CNC aluminum bow. It's the latest to incorporate Intel's 10th Gen octa-core H-series processor into the mix, along with NVIDIA's new RTX Super GPU. And if that isn't enough, Razer has upgraded its always lovely displays to a 300Hz refresh rate, which should be music to the ears of gamers in pursuit of buttery-smooth graphics for serious accuracy. Those powerful specs allow the laptop to go toe-to-toe with its main competitors on both the gaming and multitasking fronts. The Blade Pro 17 also manages to deliver great endurance on our battery test, lasting nearly 5 hours. And it also has a great webcam, which is somewhat of an anomaly in laptops in general.